What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Tap in, tap in, tap in. How y'all doing this morning, man? Tap in, tap in, tap in, man. Y'all know the drill. How y'all doing this morning? It's a good old Tuesday. Your coach is definitely on vacation, so I told y'all I'm gonna be bouncing in and out, you know what I'm saying? All depending on what I got going on. Just trying to, you know what I'm saying, really enjoy this vacation and relax a little bit, you know what I mean? Trying to relax, trying to rejuvenate, trying to do what I need to do, my own self-work, rebuilding and replenishing myself. How y'all doing this morning? Oh yeah, how y'all doing this morning? Tap in, tap in, tap in. How y'all doing this morning, man? Y'all know I'm on vacation. I've been chilling, been reading, been fasting, been praying, then, you know what I'm saying, working on myself, working on my development, guys. So if you guys have been missing the videos, make sure y'all subscribe to my Patreon. That way you guys will always be getting videos. You will have a lot of videos already there, and I will still be meeting with my Patreon people every Thursday. I just won't be online as much with the live videos because I am, in fact, on vacation and working on myself. Good morning, Dessa. How you doing? Good morning. How y'all doing? One of the things that I wanted to talk about this morning real quick is the fact that it ain't your job to repair bonds that you ain't break. I just want to put that out there, because a lot of y'all right now, y'all going outside of y'all way and y'all are damaging y'all self trying to fix things that you did not tear apart. You're going outside of your way and you're walking yourself like a dog in situations that you know for a fact that I didn't contribute to this. This has absolutely nothing to do with me. And a lot of times you take on that hurt, you take on that pain from other people, and then you decide that, let me go over here and do this, and let me go over here and do that. And when it doesn't pan out the way that you wanted to pan out, then you're the person that's walking around broken. You're the person that's walking around discouraged. You're the person that's walking around that's upset and that you're tired. And at the end of the day, you got to understand, and I feel like I harp on this so much because it's so many different people that still ask the same exact question over and over and over again. And I have to keep saying it. It is not your job. It's not your job. It's not your responsibility. It is not your priority to go out there and fix everybody. It's not your job. It's not your responsibility for you to go out here and ruin yourself, ruin your peace, ruin your happiness, trying to make somebody else happy, trying to make somebody else feel complete, trying to make somebody else feel whole. Understand that you matter. I'm waiting on y'all to double tap. Y'all send me some love real quick. Because this right here is getting to the point where you're not seeing where you're wearing yourself out. It's getting to the point where you're not seeing where you're damaging yourself. It's getting to the point where you don't see that you're self-sabotaging. It's getting to that point where you're out here and you're making everybody the blame for why you feel how you feel. You're making it everybody's fault that you're down bad, that you're still stuck. And I'm going to be even more clearer with it. You making it everybody else's responsibility while you're still doing the same thing this year that you was doing last year. But the truth of the matter is, if you detach yourself from all these people that are not beneficial to your growth and your development, if you learn how to detach, if you learn how to two-finger swinging, if you learn how to abort these toxic missions that you have been on with these people, these broken cycles that you have been on with these people over and over and over and over again, and I gotta say it that way. I gotta say it that way because the question that was asked on this good old Tuesday is, how can I get out of this cycle? How can I move forward? I want to fix this and I want to fix that, and everybody come to me because I'm the fixer. Everybody come to me because I'm the influencer. Everybody comes to me because I'm the glue that holds the family together. Everybody comes to me for this, and this. Well, first thing first, sis, you need to stop everybody from coming to you. There, go ahead and put that in your notes. That's a note. That's a note. And some of y'all like, oh my gosh, she all in my business because right now I'm trying to repair a relationship that I know I didn't break. Now I'm tired right now from running out the folk trying to make them see everybody's point of view. I've been over there bending over backwards trying to make them see this, make them see that. I done went outside my way so much that I ain't got no more outside my way to go. I done bent over backwards so far that I'm almost about to do a backflip. I done gave and gave to the point where I ain't got nothing left to give. I done made all type of sacrifices for everybody. everybody. And guess what? All I get is, oh, well, it didn't even work. You know what? They don't even appreciate the work that I do. They don't even appreciate the sacrifices that I make. They don't even appreciate the amount of times that I've come through. They don't even appreciate that whenever everything is falling apart, I'm right there waiting for them. I'm right there picking up the pieces. I'm right there trying to make it right for everybody. But then when, then I'm still the person that's getting spit on. I'm still the person that's getting judged. I'm still the person that's getting walked like a dog. I'm still the person that's getting disrespected. I'm still being the person that's left out. Hello, somebody, and you're being that individual because you have not raised that access bar. Yeah, I don't care what nobody say. No, this ain't my regular live. This ain't my regular live. This is a Thursday, baby. I mean, this a Tuesday. This a Tuesday. This a Tuesday. Y'all know Tuesday and Thursday, I do what I want. I talk about what I wanted. Today, I'm gonna talk about that. Stop trying to repair bonds that you didn't break. That's what I'm gonna talk about. And no, I ain't got no notes. You gonna get them right off the top of my head like everybody else. That's just what it is. That you gotta understand. You gotta stop being folks' dumping ground. Stop allowing folk to always come running to you to come dump their problems off on you. Stop being everybody's go-to person. Stop being everybody's sacrificial person. Every time they gotta sacrifice somebody, is you. Every time somebody need to do this, and this, is you. Why they don't volunteer nobody else? Why they don't ask nobody else? Why they don't go to nobody else? Want me to tell you why? Because everybody else got boundaries. Everybody else gonna say no. Everybody else ain't reliable. Everybody else ain't gonna come through. Everybody else ain't gonna do the things that you do. That's the reason why they come to you. They come to you because you lack boundaries. They come to you because you're afraid to say no. They come to you because they know that you're an emotionally driven person, and if they say the right things, you're going to do it. If they give you the right sob story, then you're going to do it. If they come over there moping and crying and all of that, they know that you're going to do it. It's not that you have a healing spirit. That's not what they see. What they see is that you're somebody they can use. You're somebody that they can take advantage of. You're somebody that they can walk like a dog. You're somebody that if I say this, if I say that, then they know for a fact then you're going to come through. What you telling me, coach? Everybody ain't your situation to fix. Everybody ain't your assignment. You should stop folk from dumping on you. Yeah, not in my season, baby. You not dumping on me. You not dumping on me. You not dumping on me. Put that in red ink, baby. I'm done letting folk dump on me, coach. I'm done letting folk dump on me. That's right. Right now, I'm about to get to another point. And when I do this, I know some of y'all gonna throw your phone real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna get to this point in here in just a second. I'm gonna wait on y'all. There go the gifts right there. Double tap on that screen. Double tap on that screen. Y'all send me some love. Send me a couple badges, IG. Double tap on my screen. Cause when I get ready to say this right here, I already know that it's gonna be some folk that's gonna be running up and down their hallway. Some of y'all gonna be propping that phone up against the bathroom mirror because we in a different time zone and you just not getting up. Some of y'all about to put the church finger up and y'all about to let that person know that think that they're the supervisor, but they're really not the supervisor. They're really just the line lead. You gonna have to let them know that you got to make your way to the bathroom real quick, because when I say this right here is gonna awaken something in your spirit. When I say this right here is gonna be that scale pulling up off of your eyes, because see, sometimes we don't know how much we're sacrificing for folk. Sometimes we don't know how much it is that we're really doing and really pouring and really giving up for other folk. We don't know that until what? Until we step back and step away. We don't know what we do. We don't know how much we give until we stop doing it. Yeah, until you stop doing it. Until you stop doing it. Yeah, you don't notice it until you stop doing it. That's right. That's why the month of June is what we fasting from, people. Hello, somebody. If you in my boot camp right now, understand what we doing right now, PM. What we doing, Heather. What we doing, Dessa. What we doing, Shaquan. Come on, talk to me nice. We're fasting from people. What we doing, Leandria. We're fasting from people. That's right. Why? Because everybody ain't my assignment. Everybody ain't my assignment, and I'm learning that every single day. So I'm stepping back, stepping away, and I'm watching who called me. I'm watching to see who gonna check on me. I'm watching to see who gonna come knock on my door. I'm watching to see who's gonna ask me if I need anything. I'm waiting on those folks to show up, because sometimes we think that we have a support system, and we really don't have a support system. What we have is company, people that are in our life just taking up space. Oh, I'ma wait. Yeah, don't get mad at me. It's the truth. Don't get offended by me, baby. That's the truth. That's a fact. Yeah, yeah, okay, cool then. I'ma wait. I see the gifts. I'm waiting on y'all to double tap on my screen. Send me some love, IG. Let's just be real. Let's call a spade a spade. At the end of the day, a lot of y'all think that y'all got friends. A lot of y'all think that y'all got family members. A lot of y'all think that y'all got a support system. And what you really have, all you really got is company. You got people to gossip with. You got people to hang out all night with. You got people to go and tear up the town with. You got brunch buddies. You got city girl people that you could do all of this with, but you ain't got not one person to pray with. Okay, well, I'm just gonna put it out there then. Well, that's a fact. Friends say that's true. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait on y'all. Send me some badges, IG. Let's go. Double tap on that screen. Y'all almost at 100K. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Double tap on that screen. That's right, the goal 500K. Let's go. Y'all almost there. Let's go. You got all these people that you can do all this with, but you ain't got not one person to pray with. The moment that you start talking about spiritual healing, then they run. The moment that you start talking about growth and development, you're doing too much. The moment that you start talking about boundaries, they don't want to hear it. The moment that you start talking about holding folk accountable and making people stand on the things that they say and the way that they behave, then all of a sudden your friend group get real small. The moment that you say, I can't go out this week because I got to focus on my bills, I got to focus on this, and this that's beneficial to me and my growth and my development, then all of a sudden you acting funny. You moving different. You think that you better than everybody. Let's just be real about what it is. Understand that you got a lot of people that you can hang out with. You got a lot of people to go do brunch with. You got a lot of people that's ready to hit the club with you, but you don't have not one person that you can hit your knees with. You ain't got one person that you can fast with. You ain't got one person that's willing to sit next to you and say, you know what? Let's start a book club. Let's start reading self-help books. Let's start exchanging this different type of information. Let's get into the empowerment events. Let's go over here and show up to this movement over here. Where those folks at? You don't have those folks because you don't have a support system. You got company. Yeah, you got company. These people company. Yeah. It's important that you have the right folk around you. I don't care what it is that you got going on in your life. You got to make sure you have the right folk around you. That's a note for somebody. You got to make sure that you have to have the right folk around you. Coach, what are you telling me? The people that you're surrounded by, they matter. The people that you're connected to, they matter. When the old folk used to say birds of a feather flock together, understand that they were talking about having if you got negative folks surrounding you, then guess what? You're going to have that same negative mentality. If you got folks around you that think small, then guess what? You better get ready to shrink, because what you're going to talk about, they not going to understand it. You can't even have an intellectual conversation with those individuals because y'all are not like-minded. They don't understand what it is that you're saying. They can't pick up what it is that you're putting down. It's important for you to have the right people in your corner. The right people are going to hold you accountable for anything that you're doing. The right people are going to motivate you. The right people are going to inspire you. The right people are going to check you. Hello, somebody. When you step out of alignment or you do something that's not beneficial to your goals, if you do something that's not in alignment with what it is that you're supposed to be, the life that you're supposed to be living, then the right people are going to let you know, hey, bro, that ain't right. Hey, sis, you probably shouldn't have said that way. They're going to check you right then and there. But people that are just around you as company are not going to do that. Why? Because they waiting on the show. Yeah, go get your phone. Go get your phone. Yeah, somebody just told us to their daughter. Somebody just told us to their son. I know y'all been having this conversation on repeat, and it's the summertime too. I know that's all y'all been saying. You got to get around the right people. Get around the right people. You got these bad influences. You out here following up these people. You out here doing this and doing that. And then what's going to happen is it's going to either leave you to the jail or to the grave. You're going to have to get it together. You're going to have to fix this and you're going to have to fix that. But guess what? You cannot tell them one thing, but then go do something else yourself. Your children are watching you. Your children are mirroring the person that you are. So if they see you hanging around toxic individuals, problematic folk, if they see you indulging in the drama and the chaos, then guess what they do? They gonna go right back around and do the same thing. Sweep around your own front door. Understand that if you're gonna tell them one thing, you're gonna have to do those things as well. Hello, somebody. The people that are in your life, they matter. You gotta make sure that you have the right type of support system. Good, as Les Brown would say, you better make sure you got some good quality people in your life. Why? Because you're trying to grow. You're trying to evolve. You're trying to create a better version of yourself, and you cannot do that with negative folk. You cannot do that with people walking around with their face balled up. You cannot do that with people that are always complaining. You cannot do that with people that are barely getting by in their own life. If you already struggling and I'm over here struggling, we ain't finna do nothing but trauma bond together. That's not what I need. I want to deal with somebody that got more than me, somebody that's smarter than me, somebody that I can learn from, that I can pick up different skills, different techniques from. I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. Yeah, but y'all, yeah, that's what people thrive on, though. That's what they thrive on. Want to be the standout. I gotta stand. I want to show out. I want to be the person. No. And you in a room full of folk that you feel like you're smarter than, and you're not understanding that you're self-sabotaging because you're learning nothing. You in a room full of folk that you feel like you're smarter than you're better than. At one point or another, you got to understand what it is that you're doing right then and there. In that moment, you're stunning your own growth. You got to get around some folk that you can grow from. Get around some folk that's talking a different type of talk, because the person that you are right now should not be the person that you was in January. You should see some type of growth, some type of development in whatever it is that you're doing. When I said it back in April, I said, y'all, we're going into a boot camp. When I said back in April, we're going to lock in for the next 3 months. These are going to be the things that we're working on. Guess what? We started out with self. We started evaluating ourselves first. This is where we are in life. Understand that that's where we started at, right? We did the mental health vision board. You couldn't have anything that had anything to do with money, anything to do with materialistic things. You had to identify the areas in your life where you had a weak area or a deficit, right? You had to identify those areas, and you had to come up with a plan of how you were going to strengthen those areas. What? Because that's what you needed in order, because this is where you are. This is where you want to be. So you got to know, how am I going to get there? So we started working on ourselves that first month. That's what you got to do in your life. You got to wake up and understand that at the end of the day, nobody's coming to save me. You got to understand that I got to take this right here. This is serious. Yeah, it's serious. It's serious business, baby. My mental health, this is serious business. When it got, my growth and my development, this serious business. I can't afford to play with this. I can't afford to play with this. Some folk that I can't afford to play with this. The first thing that you always want to do is evaluate yourself. You got to find out from yourself, what is it that I'm doing that's breaking my heart? What is it that I'm doing that's constantly putting me in these uncomfortable situations? What decisions that is it that I'm making that's constantly putting me in a place in my life where I'm on this emotional roller coaster? What can I do differently in my life? You got to hold yourself accountable for whatever it is that you are allowing in your life. What did I teach you in the boot camp? The boot camp, I said, it's 2 storms that you're going to deal with. The storms that you create and the storms that you allow. Okay, well, I'm going to wait on y'all. Accountability, very much, friend. That's right, accountability, self-accountability. It matters. It matters. It matters. Come on, talk to me nice. Double tap on my screen. Y'all almost at 200K. Double tap on that screen. Yeah. Come on, let's just be for real about it. You're not going to grow blaming somebody else. You're not going to grow sitting over there hoarding negative feelings. First thing is that people matter. The people that you're surrounded by, they matter. They matter. You got to make sure that you got quality people around you. You got to make sure that you have a real life support system. You got to make sure that the people that's around you are not afraid to check you. You got to make sure that you're not surrounded by a bunch of yes men and yes women. You got to make sure that when you step out of alignment, or you go over there and say or do anything that you know is not beneficial to the goal, that's not in alignment with the goals, that you got folk around you that'll let you know, hey, hold up. We can't move that type of way, because we got too much to lose. See, when it's company are not going to check you. When it's company and it's not the right type of folk, they're not going to tell you about what it is that you're doing. This wasn't even where I was going, but I'm going here now. If y'all don't mind me going here now, just put let's go. Yeah. Just put let's go. Just put let's go in the comment section. I wasn't going here, but I'm going here now, friend, because I'm too far out. I'm too far out there. I might as well go ahead and do it now, because I'm too far out there. I wasn't going there, but I'm going there now because I'm too far out there. Hello, somebody. TM, give me a second, because coach wasn't going to say this, but I'm going to say it because I'm already out here with it. One of the things that you got to understand, that when you have a support system, these people are going to hold you accountable. These people are going to check you. These people are going to let you know whenever you're saying or doing something that's not beneficial to your growth or your development. They're going to let you know before you do what? Before you lose it all. People that are your support system, that love you, that care about you and the person that you are, they are not going to sit idly by and watch you self-destruct. That's not what they're going to do. But when it's company, when it's just people that you're kicking it with, when it's just people that surround you taking up space, you got to understand that they are not going to check you. They're not going to say anything to you. Why? Because your life is what? Their entertainment. That's gonna hurt. Yeah. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That was heavy. That's gonna hurt because why? A lot of y'all right now, y'all think that that's your best friend just because they brought you the bad news, just because they came and let you know when somebody was talking about you, just because they screenshotted that subliminal post, just because every time something go wrong in your life, they the first person that call you and want to get the info, so you get it confused and you start thinking that those people genuinely love you, that those people are on board for you. And the truth of the matter is, what it really is entertainment. I want you to say something back. I want you to do this and I want you to do that. But the truth of the matter is, a person that can see something, that can hear something, and they can check that individual without you being present, that they can go ahead and clear up the room before you even know anything about it. When you ask them, well, did you hear about that? Yeah, girl, but I handled that. That's a person that's for you. That's a person that supports you. That's a person that loves you. Those people that are check a room that you're not even in. Baby, you won't talk about them behind their back. You won't hold that conversation in front of me. I don't want to hear that. If that's what y'all about to talk about, let me go ahead and head out. If that's what's going to go on right here, let me go ahead and excuse myself. If this is the way that y'all carry on, then I don't want no parts of that. Why? Because I don't want to be connected to, I don't want to be surrounded by, I don't want to indulge in nothing that is negative, nothing that is draining, nothing that is belittling, nothing that is not going to help a person grow or evolve in life. But the problem is, when it's company, it's about entertainment. When it's company, it's about low-key haters. When it's company, it's about being envious of what you got. When it's company, these folks is real life jealous of you and want to see you self-destruct. They want to see you down bad. They want to see you fall. They're only there because they want front row seats. That's right. That's all they want. That's all they want. They want front row seats. They want front row seats. Cause you still gotta understand that some folk that's around you, baby, they might be clapping in front of your face, but baby, they ain't really happy because they still trying to figure out why you and not them. How in the world did you get to do this and I can't? How you get so much love and I don't? How you get so much support and I don't? How in the world are you able to do more with your less than what I got? I had two family. I got a 2-parent home over here. I got a big old support system. I got grandparents on both sides. I got all these cousins. I was real popular back in school. I got all of these things and all these people that's supporting me. How in the world are you able to do what you're doing when you came out with less than me? You didn't even have a support system. You came from a single parent home. You've been struggling all your life. How in the world are you able to do this, but I can't do it? How are you able to do that and I can't do it? That's why it's important to have the right what? People. I gotta have the right people, baby. You gotta have the right people. You gotta have the right people, because not having the right people in your life is definitely gonna cost you. And sometimes y'all don't even understand how much it's gonna cost you. Y'all don't even understand how much it's gonna cost you, because see, sometimes y'all just be holding on to be holding on. I'ma try to make it work as long as I can. I'ma see what I'ma do about this and see what I'ma do about that. But every time you sit over there and hold on and you try to see about this and see about that, you ain't doing nothing but what? Prolonging your own healing. That's all you doing, stunting your own growth, holding yourself up. That's why I have to tell y'all all the time to do what? Get out of your own way, baby. Ain't no time like right now. Ain't no time like this time right now. I'm not waiting till tomorrow to change. I'm not waiting till tomorrow to cut you loose. When I see that you're not good for me, you got to go expeditiously. When I see the red flags, you got to go expeditiously. When I see that you're inconsistent, then you got to go expeditiously. When I see that you don't mean me no good, oh, you got to go expeditiously. I'm not holding on to nothing or nobody that's not growing. I'm not holding on to nothing or nobody that's not evolving. I'm not holding on to nothing or nobody that think that it's cute to hoard negative feelings or negative energy. Baby, that costs me too much. Understand that that costs me too much. I'm not being miserable for nobody. I'm not being down bad for nobody. I'm not struggling in life for nobody. I will aboard that mission, two-finger swinging. My detachment is top tier. I will get up out of your life in a skinny minute before you can blink your eye. One thing's for sure, two things for certain, and I've been saying this since 2017. Baby, two things I know how to do. Get out your face and out your way. You ain't got to settle for street. Not at all. You ain't doing me no you ain't got, not at all. Not at all, baby. That's not at all. If cutting me loose gonna make you feel better, cut me loose. If you walking up out of my life, it's gonna bring you peace, go get your peace. If you not dealing with me, not talking to me, not being around me in any type of capacity, if that's what you need in order for you to heal, in order for you to grow, in order for you to be able to live your very best life, then do me a favor and do what? Go ahead and handle that, baby. Go find your happy, go find your joy, go find your peace. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain is street life don't come with no return policy. Once you choose those folks over me, you gonna have to stay over there with them folks that you thought so highly of. What you talking about today? Baby, I'm talking about not being connected to nobody, not repairing bonds that you didn't break. When I didn't break the bond, I'm not fixing it. Understand that. When I didn't tear it up, I'm not putting it together. And half of the time you do more damage to yourself trying to put it together than what you would have did if you would have let it go from the very beginning. Y'all got to learn how to stop trying to repair everything. Some things ain't meant to be repaired. That wasn't part of my thinking, but that just came and I like it. That just came and I like that. Y'all can get mad at me all you want to. Yeah, I can't repair this. I can't repair this. I can't fix this. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that anymore. Sometimes y'all gotta let people know in y'all life, baby, I'm no longer the repair woman. I'm done being the repair man in this here relationship and this here family ship. And you gotta step back and step away and let those chips fall wherever they gonna fall. Because when you done been solid, when you done been loyal, when you done been real on your end, you don't worry about ever having to have another conversation with a person. You don't ever have to worry about that sit down and what folk gonna talk about. You just let people be who they are. But the problem is sometimes we get so caught up in telling our side of the story. But I want you to understand that telling your side of the story, that is for people with broken thinking. Telling your side of the story, that is for people that are people pleaser. Telling your side of the story is for people that really don't know their worth, that really don't know their gifts, that really don't know what they bring to the table. Because a person that knows their worth, a person that knows their gifts, a person that knows what their purpose is, you don't worry about telling your side of the story. What do? You let people think whatever they want to think as long as they stay over there. You can feel however you want to feel as long as you stay over there. That's how we live. That's what we do. I told y'all before in a video last year, when you offend a spiritual person, when you disrespect a spiritual person, baby, we don't make videos about it. We don't slander you. We don't belittle you. We don't waste our time, our energy, and our effort trying to discredit you. We don't go outside of our way trying to make you look bad. We just do what? Nothing, you. Put that in your notes, baby. What you do? Nothing, you. We don't do nothing, baby. We don't think about you. We don't talk about you. We don't go looking for you. We don't even, half of the time, we don't even want to be around nobody that's connected to you. What you do, coach? Nothing, them. Baby, you're nothing. You are absolutely nothing, baby. And that right there, that hurts more than anything. Baby, I can't even get a reaction out of them. I can't even get them to respond to me. I done said all of this and they still won't reply. You don't understand that sometimes you got to do this. Put this in my comment section. What you doing, coach? All 2023, starve them out. Yes, sir. Put it in there. Starve them out, baby. Starve them out. Starve them out. Starve them out. Folk want you to be negative so bad. Starve them out. Folk want you to be hurt so bad. Starve them out. Folk want you to be on your knees and crying and constantly sad and depressed. Starve them out. Folk want to get a reaction, get a response out of you so bad, a negative one. You got to starve them out. You got to learn how to not have to tell your side of the story. You got to learn how to get to that place where I ain't got to clear nothing up with nobody. I ain't got to make it make sense for nobody. I ain't got to make that math for nobody. What I'm doing, starve them out. Yeah, baby. You waiting on me. That ain't happening. When you a spiritual person, oh, we just nothing you. We just nothing you. You don't get nothing from us. You don't get no energy from us. We don't lay down our religion. We don't step out of alignment. We don't do none of that. When you disrespect a spiritual person, we just nothing you. We don't give you no more time, no more energy, no more effort. We just nicely, politely do what? Bow out gracefully. Yes, sir. Bow out gracefully, baby. Yeah, bow out gracefully. I get up out of there smooth like. You'll never even know it was a problem. Street with, oh, I'm chilling, baby. I'm living my very best life because my peace means more. I don't care what nobody else got going on in their life. I'm not losing my peace for nobody. I'm not giving up this peace that I got right now, baby. I'm not giving up this for nobody. I told you when you had good was good when that's all you had. But when you've been exposed to better, you ain't even looking at good no more. You might have settled for good back then, but when you done been exposed to better, baby, once you've been exposed, you can't be unexposed. I know what it felt like to have real peace. I know how I was sleeping when I had real peace. I know how I was maneuvering throughout my day with this real peace. I know how it is to what real peace is. So now what you ain't got to worry about me doing is ever going back to being over there where it's just good at anymore. You don't even want good no more. Good ain't even attractive to you no more. You might have been, oh yeah, they say they good. Now you don't even want them. Now that's why people don't be wanting you to heal. That's why people don't be wanting you to heal. That's why they don't be wanting you to grow, because they already know what time it is. So it's the people that you're around, and it's the peace that you got. You got to protect your peace at all costs. You got to protect your peace at all costs. You can't afford. That's non-negotiable in this season right here. It's a couple of things that I ain't gambling with, and my peace happen to be on the top of the list. Not gambling with that, baby. You don't know what I had to go through in order for me to get the peace that I now have. You don't know about the tears that I had to cry in order for me to get the peace that I now have. You don't know the constant letdowns that I had to endure in order for me to get the peace that I now have. You don't know about all the backstabbing. You don't know about the slander. You don't know about the broken hearts. You don't know about the low confidence. You don't know about the low self-esteem. You don't know about the times that I thought that life would be better off without me. You don't know about the times that I had to talk myself into getting up out of the bed, had to talk myself into getting into the shower, had to talk myself into doing what? Combing my hair and brushing my teeth. You don't know what that depression was like when it was taking the taste out of my food. You don't know what that depression was like when it was taking the sleep up out of my bed. You don't know what it was that I went through in order for me to get to the person that I am right now. Baby, this right here, baby, this is personal. Everything that I do is personal. The moves that I make is personal. I can't afford to mess up. This right here, this plan A, ain't no plan B to this. This right here that I'm doing in my life, it gotta work. Yeah. See, I ain't like some of them. I ain't got no backup plan. I am the backup plan. I am the person to call. Folk got people to call. I'm the person to call. I can't call nobody but me. I can't backup plan nobody but me. I ain't got nobody that I can run to say, come and make this better. I ain't got nobody to pick up the phone and say, oh, I need you to do this. Yeah. When you in a come on, man, let's talk about it. I ain't got no plan B to this plan A. This right here, it gotta work. And some of us, we right there in our life right now. Right now, we in a place in our life where we gotta make a decision over our life. We right there right now in that moment. We're living in that moment right now. We're living in that moment right now when you're afraid to take that step. You're afraid to jump off of there, off of that porch. You're afraid to launch that business. You're afraid to drop that brand. You're afraid to walk away from that relationship. You afraid to get that divorce. You afraid to walk away from those friends, even though you know that they are not beneficial to you, even though you know that there are the things that are keeping you from being able to live the life that you truly deserve. It's because you've allowed that fear to set into your heart and to paralyze you. Understand that you cannot have fear and faith at the same time. You gotta remove that fear and insert that faith in order for you to live the life that you deserve. You gotta trust your process, and you gotta work it all the way through. Yeah, you wanna have fear and faith, and they don't go together. That you wanna have fear and faith, and they just I'm sorry, but I just had to let you know that it just doesn't. They just don't go together. You got a decision that you got to make. You're gonna do one or the other, but you cannot have both of them. You can't have both of them at one point or another. You're gonna have to wake up, and you're gonna have to understand that even though you may love a person, even though you may feel like this person has been there in your life all of this time on level one, the reality of the situation is everybody that start with you will not finish with you. Everybody that's on board right now in June may not make it to July with you, and that's okay. Just because somebody walk away, you don't throw in the towel. Just because somebody decides that they're no longer going to support you, you don't throw in the towel. Just because somebody wakes up and they decide that they don't want to love you, that they no longer want the relationship or the marriage, does not mean that you fold on yourself. You gotta be willing to stand even if it's just you. You gotta be willing to do the work in your life and do the necessaries in your life even if it's just you. You gotta stop giving people so much power over your life. You gotta stop giving people so much say over your life, so much authority over your life that you won't make a move until they say that it's okay for you to make a move. The devil is a lie. Not a man nor woman walking God green earth is about to play with me in this season. I'm not letting it happen. I'm not letting this happen. I'm not sure. She said the thing that we're talking about is repairing bonds that we did not break. Repairing bonds that we did not break. I'm done being the repairer. I'm done being the repairer. I'm done being the person that everybody dump on. I'm done being the person that everybody run to when everything gets bad. But when it's all happy, happy, joy, joy, I don't hear nothing from you. When it's a pillow of pink roses, I don't hear nothing from you. When the doors are opening like you want them, then I don't hear nothing from you. When you have everything that you feel like you need, then I don't hear nothing from you. That the only time that you and I interact is when you can't get what you want. The only time that you and I interact is when you need something from me. And you got to get to a place in your life where you understand that, everybody ain't for you to feed. Everybody ain't for you to save. Everybody is just not your assignment. Your healing and your development, baby, this right here. And I tell my boot campers this all the time. This is not a group project. Hello, somebody. I don't need you to do your part and I do my part and we put it together and make it work. That's not how this go. I'm going to be okay whether we together or not. I'm going to be happy whether we're together or not. I'm going to have joy in my life whether we're together or not. I'm going to be successful in what I do whether we're together or not. The truth be told, if you love a person, really love a person, you want to see them win even if it ain't with you. Yeah, y'all let that sit with you for a little bit. Yeah. I know you love them. And you feel like, oh, yeah, well, they love me. And I know that if I walk away from them, then they're going to take this, and that ain't love. Hello, somebody. I know that they say that they love me and they've been taking care of me. But if I stand up and I open my mouth for myself, then I already know that they ain't going to pay this, or they ain't going to do this, or they ain't going to do that. And they going to use this as this and use that as that. Then guess what? That's not love. Understand that a person that genuinely love you, they want to see you happy even if it ain't with them. They want to see you at peace even if it ain't with them. They want to see you successful even if it ain't with them. And if that's not the type of relationship that you have right now, then it's time for you to start looking for another relationship. If I don't know how to do nothing else, I know how to what? Two-finger swinging. I'm aboard in that mission, baby. Understand, I don't want you to ever think that you're more important in my life than I am. Longest relationship that I'm gonna ever have is the relationship that I have with myself. Yeah, it's the relationship that I have with myself. And what you gonna do? I'm putting me first. Ain't that what Cookie Lion said? Cookie said, I gotta take care of me this time, Lucius. Yeah, I gotta take care of me this time, baby. I ain't putting nobody up above me. I'm not putting nobody in front of me. I can't be a good mother until I'm a good me. I can't be a good sister until I'm a good me. I can't be a good friend or a good this or that until I'm a good me. I gotta make sure that I take care of me first. Understand that. I gotta make sure that I'm living a life where I'm fulfilled first before I run out here and thinking that it's my job to save and protect everybody else. You got to learn how to deal with you first, how to figure out what is it about me that's making these type of decisions that are making me feel as though I got to work with this person and work with that person. Oh, no, ma'am. 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 No, sir. No, 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 no. I can't do that no more. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm not doing that no more. What you not doing? I'm not sacrificing myself no more. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not sacrificing myself no more. And you have to get to that place in your life where you understand the difference in between people that are a company and people that are a real life support system. A real life support system, they're going to come into your life. And when they get there, what they're going to ask you is, how can I help? How can I help you? How can I push this to the next level? How can I help you heal? How can I help you grow? How can I help you evolve? How can I take this business that you have that's already flourishing? How can I take this business or this thing that you got going on right now that's already surviving and turn it into something that's thriving? That's when you know that you have a support system. A support system is people that come into your life and all they want is the best for you, and it may not profit them anything. They want to see you win, and they get joy just simply out of helping you do what it is that you're doing. They get satisfaction out of that. They get joy out of that. They get peace out of that. They sit back like a proud parent, like, watch, look at them. Look at them smiling. Look at them growing. Look at them healing. Look at them living their best life. That's all you see that they're focused on. But when you're surrounded by a bunch of folk that really is just company, that's really jealous, that's really envious of you and your life, in that moment, you're going to be able to tell, because, baby, the moment that you start growing just a little bit, you're going to start to see their distance. As soon as you start holding yourself accountable and you start healing, then you're going to start hearing those little smart, slick comments. That's right. Be careful of the things that they say to you, even when they say it in a joking form, because some folk use those jokes and they be very much for real about it. And the moment that you start talking about accountability, the moment that you start saying that you can't be around me if you're going to do this because you know this is how I am, their rebuttal, this is what I'm telling you about company. The company's rebuttal to you holding them to a certain level when they're connected to you is, girl, that's how you live and that ain't got nothing to do with me. Got to cut that loose. They ain't trying to grow. You got to cut that loose. They ain't trying to grow. That ain't me. They've already let you know right there in that one statement that I'm comfortable with my brokenness. And I hope some of y'all didn't let that go over y'all head, because some of y'all right now making excuses for why y'all still attached to these stagnant people, these people that you already know don't mean you no good. Understand that y'all make excuses for them on a regular basis. And the truth of the matter is, you look at that person and you know that they are dead weight. You know that there are people in your life that are contributing absolutely nothing to your growth or your development. You know for a fact that you got to help them, drag them along every single time it turn around. It's more of you giving and never of them replacing anything. It's more of you giving but never them replacing anything. And the moment that you try to hold them accountable for anything, the moment that you start talking about they got to level up in order to be connected to you, and you got to start telling them that you got to do this, this, and this because I'm growing, I'm healing, and all of a sudden what they're going to say is, girl, that's your life. That ain't mine. I ain't living like that. In that moment, they're letting you know that they're okay with living the way that they're living. They're letting you know right there in that moment with that one statement that I'm cool with my generational curses. I enjoy dancing with my demons. If you want to grow, grow. If you want to heal, heal. But don't bring that over here to me. And when they let you know that in that moment, you got to separate yourself right then and there. You got to put that distance right then and there, because that person have already let you know that I ain't growing. I ain't growing, and I ain't talking about growing. I ain't concerned about growing. It ain't even really for me. And you got to surround yourself with like-minded folk if you trying to grow. Why in the world would you be over here trying to heal, trying to move forward in your life, but then everybody that's connected to you is negative? Everybody that's connected to you is dysfunctional. Everybody that's connected to you is still broken. Everybody that's connected to you is still going through hell and high water, and they doing it on their own. It's not even that somebody else is doing it to them. They are all self-destructing. All of this is based on their own behavior. These are things that they're doing knowing the outcome already. But when they go and do it, when they go over there and they know for a fact that what is going to bring back to them, what do? They make an excuse for why they broke. They make an excuse for why they feel the way that they feel. We at a place in life right now where we got to stop making excuses for folks' broken behavior. We got to stop making excuses for why folk are the way that they are. We got to stop making excuses for why they're hoarding those negative energies or those negative feelings. We got to get to a place in life where we're surrounded surrounded by people that are not afraid to check us, that are not afraid to hold us accountable, that's not afraid to tell us, friend, you need to get back in alignment. Friend, you falling off a little bit. Friend, you need to tighten up some. This right here, this ain't right here. You need to no. You need to get from over there. That's not, yeah, because if you stay surrounded by small-minded people, you're going to shrink. If you stay around drama and chaos, eventually you're going to indulge in that drama and that chaos. If you sit around that fire long enough, it's going to warm up a little bit. Then you're going to start seeing smoke. And before you know it, you're going to be over there adding to that fire. You got to get away from anything and anybody that's not beneficial to your goal. The question that you got to ask is this profitable? Yeah, because I ain't got time to waste. I ain't got time to waste. I ain't got energy to waste. I don't know about nobody else. I ain't got no time or no energy to waste on nobody that don't want to grow, that don't want to heal, that don't want to evolve in life. I don't have no time to waste. Understand that I'm not playing no games with nobody. If you comfortable, I'm going to leave you right over there where you comfortable at. If you cool with it, I'm going to leave you over there where you cool with it. And understand, if you like it, baby, I love it. Understand, but I'm not sacrificing me. I'm not going to stay stuck because that's what you want to do. I'm not going to stay down bad because that's what you want to do. I'm not gonna do that anymore. One of the things that I tell y'all all the time is, if I gotta be uncomfortable to provide comfort for other people, then I'm in the wrong company. Hello, somebody. If in order for me to be comfortable, for you to be comfortable, I gotta be uncomfortable. Oh, baby, yeah. Go find you somebody else to play with. What you tell them, coach? Get somebody else to do it. Divine time. That why, go get somebody else to do it. Go get somebody else to do it. Go get somebody else to do it. If I got to be uncomfortable in order for you to be comfortable, go get somebody else to do it. If I got to be unhappy for you to be happy, go get somebody else to do it. If I got to be over here down bad in order for you to understand what it is that I'm going through, baby, go get somebody else to do it. Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm sick and tired right now of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of being down bad. I'm sick and tired of being stressed out. I'm sick and tired of being that individual that's always crying, that's always upset, that's always feeling a certain type of way. I'm ready to be happy. Yeah, I'm ready to be happy, y'all. It's that simple. I'm ready to be happy. I don't know about nobody else. I'm ready to be happy. If you know what I'm talking about, put it in the comment section. Me too. Just put me too. I'm ready to be happy. I'm done playing with folk. I'm ready to be happy. Friends say me. Come on now. Me too. There you go. I'm done playing games with people, because I'm gonna tell you one thing about people is this right here. As long as you continue to sacrifice yourself for them, as long as you continue to bend over backwards for them, as long as you continue to make excuses for why you're staying connected to these people, guess what? They're going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. Deciding to stay in a situation with anything or anybody, from a friendship to a relationship to a church ship to whatever ship that you're on with these people, you got to understand that once you see the signs, once you see those red flags, once you see that they're inconsistent, once you see that they don't mean you no good, and you continue to stay connected to those individuals, then you are making a conscious decision within yourself to say that I'm going to self-sabotage. That's it. That's a fact. I'm trying to see what's going on with our comments over here. That's a fact. You got to be willing to grow. You got to be willing to evolve in life. And you cannot always point the finger at other people. You can't put your life in other people's hands. You can't put your healing in other people's hands. And the reason why I say that is because for those of you that feel like, oh yeah, well, you know what I'm saying, I'm just not in a place where I'm ready to forgive them just yet. I'm just not in that place just yet. So I'm just working on it, and I'm just trying to see how I'm going to do this and how I'm going to do that. And coach, I know I need to move on, but I want you to understand that for you forgiving them ain't got nothing to do with you reconnecting with them. You can forgive them, but that you ain't got to reconnect. You can forgive them and you can never speak to them again. You can forgive them and you can walk slam on out by your business. You can forgive them and you ain't ever gotta encounter another situation where y'all swinging y'all feet up under the same table. Y'all ain't gotta go over there and do nothing with each other. You can forgive a person and mosey right on about your business. Y'all are confusing that. Y'all are thinking that just because you forgive them that you gotta reconnect, and that's just not the case. Even with family gotta be sometimes the first group of people that you cut off. Family gotta be sometimes the first set of folks that you gotta walk away away from, because forgiveness is not about them, it's about you. And when you put it in their hands to say that I'm not going to forgive you just yet, I'm holding on to this pain, you are self-sabotaging. You are holding yourself up, and you're giving them the power to control when you start to heal. You ain't gonna damage me and then tell me when I can heal. Hold up now. Some ain't right about that. Yeah, come on. Yeah. You wait. You giving them too much power. You let them damage you and then tell you when you can heal. You let them. I'm a wait, cause yeah, I need y'all to send me some badges on IG. Y'all, send me some love on IG. I need for y'all to double tap on my screen. We almost at 500K already. Y'all at 444K, 444K. Double tap on the screen. Let's run it up. Hit that share button real quick. I need to make it make sense. Ain't that what they say, baby? You got to make this make sense. How in the world wait a minute, hold on. How you want to hurt me and then you want to tell me how to heal from the hurt that you brought me? You want to damage me and then you want to tell me how to damage from what it is. I want you to understand that once you damage a person, once you hurt a person, once you walk a person like a dog, once you disrespect a person, you do not have the right to try to tell that individual how long it takes for them to get over a situation, how long it takes and how they should feel and how they should be responding to the disrespect that you brought to them. You do not have that right. You do not have that authority. At the end of the day, you better learn how to tell folk that the disrespect is the closure. Hello, somebody. What? The disrespect is the closure. We ain't got to have another conversation. We ain't got to no conversation back and forth. We ain't got to sit down and have a powwow and talk about this until our tongue hurt. The disrespect that I received from you was all the closure that I needed. You are exactly who you showed me that you were. What you're doing in this season, coach, I'm accepting my reality. I'm accepting folk for exactly who they are, not what I want them to be. I'm no longer over there being delusional, no longer being weak-minded, no longer being gullible, no longer tolerating the back and the forth, no longer allowing them to use my life like I got a Walmart door attached to it and they can in and out whenever they see fit or whenever it's beneficial to them or whenever they want something from me. I am no longer that person. What you do? Reintroducing myself to folk. This person right here coming with boundaries. Yeah. I'm coming with boundaries. Yeah, this one coming with boundaries. Y'all. Yeah. That other one ain't had no boundaries. That other version of me ain't had no boundaries. And look how y'all did that one. Y'all walked that one like a dog. That other version of me, boy, y'all lied, y'all cheated, y'all manipulated. You know what I'm saying? Y'all drug her through the mud, baby. Understand, that was that old version tried me to date on. Hello, somebody, snip. Come on, play with me today. Play with me today. Understand that, and that's how you have to do, folk. You got to let folk know that I am not one of them. I am not to be played with. I am not to be toyed with. I'm not tolerating that. I'm no longer taking the responsibility of fixing folk. I'm no longer trying to repair bonds with folk that I know that I did not break. I'm no longer going outside of my way, sacrificing myself, trying to clear it up, trying to make it make sense. I'm no longer going outside of my way, trying to make the math for you. If you're good, then be good. If you happy over there, be happy over there. I'm no longer trying to prove who I am to a soul. And when you do that, in that moment, you're taking back your power. When you do that, in that moment, you're stepping up to the plate. When you do that, in that moment, you're letting folk know that, oh, she ain't who she used to be. Oh, baby, trust that. She's saying no. And when she say no, she's standing on that no. You can't guilt trip her. You can't shame her. You can't humiliate her. You can't hold her hostage by her past. That person right there is somebody we ain't never seen before. And that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. I'm not repairing bonds with people that I did not break. I'm no longer carrying the weight of the family. I'm no longer carrying the weight of the friendships. I'm no longer carrying the weight of the relationships or the marriages. If everybody cannot reciprocate, if everybody can't put in the same type of energy and effort, if everybody's not working together, then subtract me. Hello, that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is subtract me. Take me up out of it. I don't want to be attached to nothing or nobody that's not in alignment. I don't want to be attached to nothing or nobody that's not growing, that's not evolving in life. I'm just not the one for it. I'm making a conscious decision within myself to say that this right here, this life journey that I'm on, this healing journey that I'm on, this mental journey that I'm on, oh baby, this is my top priority. It comes second to absolutely nothing. If I gotta be stuck with me for the rest of my life, if I'm the person that's gonna suffer the consequences of the decisions that I make for my life, then guess what? I'm gonna make sure that I'm good. I'm making sure I'm good first before anybody. I'm not doing that anymore. And you got to be willing to understand that sometimes you're trying to repair bonds that ain't meant to be broke. When you asking God to remove people and places from your people and places and things from your life that he knows is not good for you, that he knows that he's heard the conversations and seen these things that you didn't see and didn't hear, understand you can't get upset when he start taking your bestie. You can't get in your feelings when he start removing your best cousin. You can't get upset with him and say that he's not answering your prayers. Just be real with yourself and say, you're not giving me the answers that I want. And I want you to understand that what you want and what God wants is two totally different things. A lot of y'all get upset with God and feel as though he's not answering your prayers because he's not giving you what you want. But you got to understand that he's not a God that he has to give you what you want. He's going to give you what you need. And that's what you got to trust. That's the reason why I harp on trusting your process. That's the reason why I'm always telling you that even when you think that it's not what you want it to be, sometimes you got to step back and you got to pray and you got to ask for clarity. You got to ask for revelation. And if you pay attention to the signs, you're going to see exactly what it is. You begging for that relationship that you're that's going to what they call it now, expire you. You're begging for that relationship that's going to expire you. You're begging for that friendship that's draining you. You're begging to have that relationship with these folks that don't even respect you. You got to get to a place in your life where you understand that it's okay for God to make an executive decision in your life, not having to come to check with you first. When you say that this is what I want and this is how I want to live, you got to give it all the way up. You can't be giving it half-heartedly. I want you to fix this, but leave this broken. That ain't how it work. That y'all know I stay with an illustration. Hold on. Yeah, I want you to fix this part of my life, God, but I want you to leave this over here broken. That's just like I want to fix my car. I'm gonna fix the starter, but I'm not gonna fix the alternator, even though I know that they gotta work together. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fix one, but I ain't gonna fix the other. And what happens even in those situations for the mechanics? I know y'all know what I'm talking about. It'll start up now because this is fresh and it got a lot of fire in it, so it'll spark. But eventually, what's going to happen is you're gonna ruin. Oh, come on, somebody! I stay with it. Come on, man. I ain't got no notes. This is what we just getting right now. You got to understand that it's gonna spark because this is brand new. So it's gonna spark up right then and there. But eventually, that old broken part that you did not fix, that works together with this part, is going to damage that new piece that you already got. That piece is going to no longer be good because of you're pulling too much energy from it because you're trying to spark up this other part of your life that's not working. So you're pulling all of that, and before you know it, you blow out both. Now you're back to square one. You need a new starter and a new alternator all over again when you already know that they have to work together. One ain't gonna work the way that it's supposed to without the other. And anytime that you stay connected to something that's not operating the way that it's supposed to, then you're putting yourself in a position to destroy yourself. Anytime that you stay connected to folk that you know that you ain't got no business being connected to, you be putting yourself in a position to do what? Destroy yourself. Stop trying to repair bonds that you did not break. Stop trying to repair friendships that you did not break. Stop trying to be the repair guy and understand, be the cleanup person. Yeah, that's just me. Clean up woman. Oh yeah, I'm trying to clean up, baby. I'm the clean up woman. Pass me my, yeah, I ain't crying over no spilled milk. Go ahead and give me the paper towels. Make sure they're healthy. I need big ones. That's right. I didn't cry. That's how much I didn't cry. I'm not crying over no spilled milk. I'm cleaning it up. I'm not, yeah, that's right. Understand that. I'm not trying to pick up no pieces. I'm sweeping them right on up on this doggone on this dustpan, and I'm taking out the trash. That's what I'm doing. That's just what it is. I didn't cut my finger way too many times trying to pick up broken pieces. I didn't hurt myself way too many times trying to pick up broken pieces. I'm no longer that individual. If it's done, it's done, and I'm walking away. If you walking away makes you happy, then go be happy. If you disconnected and it makes you feel at peace and feel joyful in your life, then by any means necessary, I want you to go ahead and do just that. The days of us running after people and begging people for the bare minimum, though, the days of us running after people, begging people to love us, to respect us, to understand where we're coming from and all of that, you got to understand that you got to get to a place in your life where you just say enough is enough. And I'm at that place right now. Enough is enough. If I don't have nothing else, I'm going to have me some peace. If I don't have nothing else, I want you to understand how powerful that statement is. If I don't have nothing else, I'm going to have peace. I'm going to sleep in peace. I'm getting up in peace. I'm going about my day in peace. And once you fall in love with peace, I promise you, you will never look at drama and discord and toxic behavior the same ever again. Once you start to grow and start to elevate in life, you will develop a mentality where it's like, yo, you disgusted with it. You disgusted with it. And the crazy part is sometimes you're not even just disgusted with that. You'll look at your own life and the things that you've done, the decisions that you made in your prior life, and you'll be disgusted with that as well. You ever looked at somebody or had a conversation with somebody and been disgusted with the way that they think? Like, why do you think like that? Oh, I'm going to wait. Because some of y'all just had that conversation last night. So I'm going to wait. Because I know y'all supposed to be. Oh, y'all done reached our goal. Y'all almost at 600K. We was just trying to get 500K. Okay, keep double tapping. Keep double tapping. Keep sharing the live. Let's just be real with it. Friends said, oh, huh. Yeah. Have you? Yeah. Let's just be real with it. We didn't look back over our own life and seen some of the things that we've done in our own life. And we done been disgusted with ourselves. We done had conversations with folk. And after we didn't have that conversation, we sitting up there looking at them in total and complete disgust. And we're like, oh, why in the world do you think like that? Are you serious? It's just no longer for us. And that's okay. So I just came on here to tell you today that you got to disconnect from people. You got to separate yourself from people. Right now, we're in a 30-day fast from people. Because we're tired of always being the person that reaches out, the person that does all the sacrificing and all of the giving. It's time right now for us to be able to receive some of that love back. And if we're not surrounded by the right people, when we come up out of this boot camp, when we come up out of this 90 days, we're going to actually make room for the people that are supposed to be in our life. Because right now we got people that are in our life that are just simply taking up space. And that's a fact. So those of you that's a part of my boot camp, y'all know we got class this Thursday. Everybody else, if you're not a part of the boot camp, the link is in my bio. Go to my bio where it says Linktree Street. Click that Linktree that's in my bio. Stroll down to Mental Health Support Group and get signed up expeditiously. As well, if you have not grabbed your tickets for Chicago, I will be in Chicago Saturday, July the 29th. Saturday, July the 29th, I will be in Chicago. The tickets are going extremely fast. So if you have not hit that Eventbrite link, and I see Josh is putting it up right now, highlighting it over here. If you guys have not gotten your tickets for Chicago, please make sure you go and you do so. The Eventbrite is active right now. I got a couple more slots available as well for vendors. Make sure you guys are in the building, man. This is going to be one amazing mental health workshop, and it's going down Saturday, July the 29th. So you guys make sure that you are in the building. June the 23rd, June the 24th, I will be in Brooklyn. I will be in New York. I will be in New York. I don't think it's Brooklyn, but I will be in New York. I will be at the rooftop party. It's going to be a meet and greet. If you are in New York, make sure you guys come out and y'all support me. Come check me out. I love you guys so much. And every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate all the love and the support. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are about to reach. I'm going to let y'all reach it. Y'all are about to strike 600K. Y'all are at 599K. I'm gonna wait on y'all to get to 600. I'm gonna wait on y'all to get to 600. Double tap on that screen real quick. IG, I think the comments have gotten stuck or something because they're not moving up, but we gonna stay right on here. I'm gonna wait. There we go. 605, 606. Y'all are not playing. Thank you guys so much. Y'all go grab y'all tickets for Chicago. I love you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.